Hi guys, today we worked with tally charts, frequency tables, and line plots. This is page 211. And a tally chart and a frequency table, they are essentially the same, except the tally chart has tallies, okay, and the frequency table has numbers. Okay, so we take the tally chart, we use the tally chart as we are getting the data. Okay, so here, this is the title. Okay, and we have labels. We have age and we have tally. So today, I went ahead and did a tally chart, and let's see, we did the favorite ice cream flavors. That was our title. And then we had some labels. Okay, so we had the type of ice cream, and then we had the word tally. And we came up with some choices. So we don't just put a whole bunch of choices, we're only going to put 4 or 5. So I believe we had vanilla, and maybe there was chocolate, and I think we had, oh yeah, coffee flavored someone liked, and I'll just make up the last one. It was, it was Rocky Road. Okay, so we have, once again, we have the title, we have the labels, and then we have the choices. So what we did is I had the kids put their hands up. I said, you have to choose one of these and you can only vote once. I said, how many kids like vanilla? Let's just say 3 kids put their hands up. How many like chocolate? Maybe I had 5 kids. Coffee, I think there were only 1. And then Rocky Road, I'm gonna put maybe 8 kids. Notice I'm putting them in bundles of 5. So that was my tally chart. Next thing I'm gonna do is the frequency table. So all the frequency table is changing this label to number. Okay, and then so instead of the tallies, this is after you're done getting the data, which some students are doing, they're going to go ahead and change it into a frequency table. So there's 5 tallies there, so I'm going to put a 5 here. There's 1 tally there, so that will be a 1. And here I have 8 tallies, so I'm going to put an 8. So that is my frequency table. So here with the data, I can come up with some questions and answers from the data. I might say, how many more kids chose chocolate than vanilla? So that would be 5 minus 3. Or I might say, which ice cream is the most popular or is the favorite? And I would know that Rocky Road is. Okay? Or how many kids chose vanilla and chocolate than Rocky Road? How many more kids? Well, I'd see that Rocky Road is 8, and this is vanilla and chocolate. So I'd have to say that they are the same because 3 plus 5 equals 8, and Rocky Road is 8. Okay, so lots of information that I can get from my frequency table. The last thing we worked on today, besides the tally chart and the frequency table, was the line plot. Okay, so it shows the frequency of a data on a number line. Okay, so here's my number line. It has to be something with numbers. So maybe this is ages of basketball players. So this ages of basketball players. I'm going to start my number line with the youngest kid. And let's pretend the youngest kid was 5 years old. So I'm going to have to put a 5 here. Maybe my oldest kid was 11 years old. Well, so I'd have to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I don't have anyone after 11, I don't need to have any more. These have to be equally spaced. So if I choose 5 or 5.5, I'm going to have 6 and then 6.5. Okay, I don't have any halves, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to pretend there's 1 kid that was 5 years old, so I'm going to put 1 dot. Let's pretend 5 of the kids were 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe I didn't have anyone who was 6 years old or 7 years old as a basketball player. Okay, and then maybe 2 kids were 9, and maybe I'll do 1 kid being 11 years old. So here I might ask some questions and say, what ages, the most players were what age? And so I'd see that these are the most of the dots. Those are a kid for each dot. So I'm going to say most kids were 8 years old. Or I might say, how many more kids were 8 years old than 11 years old? Okay, so more than, I'm going to subtract. I'm going to have this number, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 kids are 8 years old, and there's only one kid that's 11. So I'm going to go 5 minus 1, excuse me, is 4. So 4 more kids are 8 years old than 11. So we're going to have fun with these tally charts, frequency tables, and line plots. I hope that helped a little.